Hello, guys and girls. This is Chef Bar Drew here. Now coming to you from my kitchen. So this is gonna be a video about macros. Now, I've done a small amount of research on macros, and I just want to share with you the information that I've learned about macros. Now, macros, as people like to know about them, are your protein, your fat, and your carbs. So they have different uses. So each macro is important. So for example, you have your protein. Your protein is good for muscle building. So when you work out and you do weight training or resistance training, then you're going to break down your muscle fibers. And then within a couple hours, it's good to replenish them with some sort of protein. That way your muscle fibers can repair themselves and grow slightly bigger and bigger and bigger. But protein is also good for your mood. So if you don't get enough protein, that can actually make you feel depressed. So sometimes if you're feeling depressed, protein could be a good thing to grab. Next, you have your fats. Fats are good for your hormones. Sometimes hormones can also be a reason why you can be depressed, or it could be why you're not have a lot of energy, or you're not focused. Like if your hormones are out of balance, then a lot of things can go wrong. Things won't run smoothly. So fats are good for your hormones. Then you have carbs. Now people say they like the lower carbs and they like to have these low carb diets, but they're not for everyone, because carbs are good for your energy. You want to have a certain amount of carbs for energy, and it's good to have some sort of complex carbohydrates. That way you can have a longer a steady release of energy throughout the day, instead of getting these simple carbohydrates. So like a complex carbohydrate like a potato or oatmeal. So next I'm going to have some examples of macros. So good examples of protein: get lean protein, get some eggs, get some whey protein. Eggs are going to have a good amount of different fats in them. They're going to have cholesterol. They're going to have polyunsaturated fats, monounsaturated fats. They're good. Whey protein is going to have a lot of amino acids. That's also good. Beef is going to be good. Chicken, turkey, those are going to be high in zinc. They're going to have a good amount of potassium in them. Pork has a lot of potassium in it, but the thing is about pork is that a lot of times the way pork is raised in certain countries is not as healthy, but if you can find organic, that's good too. Fats, you want to get some monounsaturated fats. Those are going to lower your bad cholesterol, but it's not going to touch your good cholesterol. You need cholesterol for testosterone production. Your body can produce cholesterol, but if you can add some extra cholesterol, then that can also help you increase your testosterone levels. So monounsaturated fat is good. Cholesterol is good. Cholesterol is also a fat. Polyunsaturated fats in the form of omega-3 fatty acids are good for your joints, and they're also good for your memory and your focus. And saturated fats, actually, when you eat saturated fats, they can help you produce cholesterol in your body. So that's another thing. And last, you say carbs. Good carbs, you want to get carbs that have you want to have different type of carbs. You want to have complex carbohydrates like potatoes and beans, that also have potassium, magnesium, zinc. So they also have these carbs are also good for you because they have a good amount of macronutrients. And you also want to get carbs like leafy greens. Leafy greens are great carbs, especially if you're active and you like working out, because leafy greens have nitrates. Nitrates, these are good nitrates. So you have bad nitrates like bologna, salami, hot dogs. Then you have good nitrates like ones in leafy greens like celery, kale, spinach, turnip greens, collard greens. Those are good nitrates. So bad nitrates will clog your arteries. Good nitrates are good for you because they'll help to clear your blood vessels. So they'll clear your blood vessels, and what they do is they help your body produce nitric oxide. So it's produced when you eat it. Your saliva is going to convert the food to nitric oxide, and that's almost as important as testosterone, or just as important, because nitric oxide is good for your it's going to help your heart beat a lot lot better, and it's also going to clear out your arteries and give you more energy and more focus too. So good nitrate rich vegetables: carrots, kale, collard greens, turnip greens, mustard greens, celery. And also you want to get cruciferous vegetables, like you can get cauliflower, broccoli. Kale is a cruciferous vegetable, and those are good too. So you want to get some cruciferous vegetables, you want to get some nitrate rich vegetables, you want to get some vegetables. You also want to get things like berries. Berries are good because berries will decrease your estrogen in your body, or balance it out. So men have estrogen too, but men's estrogen, you want to keep it a little bit lower. It's better. You want to just keep it at a lower amount. So but you still need a little bit of estrogen, but it's gonna balance it out. So berries are good too. So this is some good information. This is probably just a tip of the iceberg, but these are some of the things that I've been researching, and these are good for working out, and good for if you're active and if you want to have more energy just in the day, just doing regular activities. All right, so about to end the video. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Chef Bar Drew, out. Oh yeah, Chef Bar Drew here. This is one last thing I forgot to mention, is that carbs are good for your muscles, because when you work out a lot, you lose a lot of glycogen in your muscles. And to replenish that glycogen, or the energy for your muscles, you should eat some sort of carbs for your workout. And you should eat some sort of carbs before your workout, and some carbs after your workout. But eat a good carb. Try to eat a good carb. You can eat rice, or you can eat beans, but try to eat a good carb. Don't eat some sugar, because sugar is gonna be a carb, but it's also gonna have negative effects too. All right, that was my last piece of information. Chef Bar Drew, out.